at this point, so that it just makes it easier for everybody to hear, as this is really a talk. And we're going to put you into some rooms later where you can share your sound. We will be recording the session, so all the sessions today, we've had 2 sessions already this morning, and they have been recorded, and we'll be sharing those. So if you miss something, or you can't quite hear something, or you want to read the slides again, you'll be able to watch the video later. So at the moment, the best way to communicate with us is by the chat box, and already lots of you have been using that. And if you would like to get attention, or there is a problem, you can always raise your hand using the Zoom function. So just a reminder then, if you could keep your microphones muted, if you can keep the sound off, and then it'll be, we will record the session and share it with you later. You've noticed that Beth is with me as well. So my name is Will Nash, and Beth, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello everybody, my name's Beth and I work with Will at the University of Sheffield, and I'll be one of the tutors working with you on the course. So nice to meet you.
Okay, still quite a few people joining, which is great. So just a reminder again that this is being recorded, so you can watch it back if you've joined us a little bit late. You haven't missed anything much yet, but welcome to this introduction to the TEFLIN Language Improvement course. So today's objectives, we would like to welcome everybody to the course. We're going to discuss the purpose of the WhatsApp groups, and many of you have already joined the WhatsApp groups, which is great. We're going to identify some really good techniques for studying online, because most of this course, as you know, all of the course is online, and I'm sure, like us, you're teaching online a lot at the moment as well. And so those are the main things. So welcome to the course. So the first thing I'd like you to do is just check you're with us and you can hear us, is to say hi in the chat box. So I'm going to say hi now to all of you in the chat box. And if you can do the same, that will be great. Yeah, Natasha, Lydia, Nura, Uni, Yusnita, Vera. Yeah, lots and lots of you saying hi. Wonderful. Yeah, nice to see you all as well. It's amazing that we can say hello like this across the world. And we're still having people joining us. This is wonderful. So just in case you're not sure, if you're on a laptop or PC, then it's very easy to chat at the bottom. You can just click the chat button and then type in the box. If you're not used to Zoom, if you're on a phone or you're on a tablet, then you need to click the little more, 3 full stops, 3 dots, and then you can find the chat function on your phone or tablet. So it looks like lots of people saying hello there, which is great. Okay. Nice to see you all as well. So another question for you. This is in the chat box. How many people have logged on to the site that you're going to be using, which looks like this? Hopefully some of you have logged on. If you've logged on, could you put yes? And if you haven't logged on yet, don't worry. You can just put no. Let's just see how many people have logged on. I've logged on, so I'm going to put yes. I've logged on. Yeah, lots of yeses. If you haven't, no problem. You can log on later. The login details were sent to you by email. So maybe if you haven't logged on, it's because you haven't seen your email yet. Yeah, lots of you are saying yes. Yeah, Rismali, Fajanina. Okay, yeah. Yusnita, yes. Liliana, Lydia, Sylvia, Shri, Retno, Shri, Witati, Uni. Okay, wonderful. Loads of you have said yes. Not yet, Buddy, no problem. Don't worry. You've got time to log in, and you'll find some more introduction information on the website. So this is one of your main things that you'll be looking at over the course. Another question for you. How many of you have joined your WhatsApp group so far? Look at all the pictures of people that have joined. So another question, yes, no. In the chat box, have you joined the WhatsApp group? Yes, I've joined, so I'm going to type yes. Natasha Novin has. Yeah. Vera, Ulya, Melania. Good. Yasnita, XVV. Yeah. Good. Yoni, Sugeng, Liaz. Wonderful. Lots of you have joined. Good. So yeah, that's great. WhatsApp is going to be an important part of this course, and we'll talk to you a little bit more about that in a moment. Good. Thank you, Rinda. You've joined. Okay, so this is a task for you to think about. We are using this small WhatsApp community. There is about 20, 25 of you in each group. What do you think the purpose of this might be? So have a think about it. For example, it could be to meet other teachers in Indonesia. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think of some ideas and to write them into the chat box. So what could we use the WhatsApp community for on this course? Yeah, great idea. So Pia, to communicate with teachers and others. Yeah, absolutely. Communication. Great idea. Any other ideas you can put into the chat box now? Have a think. Hi there, yeah. Yeah, connect and communicate with each other. Good idea. Yeah, great idea. Discussion, good. Enhancing skills, collaboration, improving our English. Yeah. New knowledge, learning English and discussion, Shri. That's a nice one. Yeah. Improve our English, sharing ideas in this pandemic. Yeah, everyone's sitting at home. We want to share things. Improving English, helping each other improve English. Yeah, very nice. Communicate, sharing ideas, improve English. Yep, some wonderful ideas here. Sharing techniques, methods of teaching maybe. Yeah, learning from each other. Okay, you've got loads of great ideas there. We had very similar ideas. Discuss tasks from the course. Okay, so one of the things we'll be doing on WhatsApp is setting you some tasks to talk about the course that you've done online, and we'll be setting some tasks for you to try out some language in your schools. Okay, so if you're not confident, these are the ways that we can become more confident with our English. We'll be sharing some knowledge of and some experiences of both English and our teaching. Help each other with our English, definitely. That's one of the things we can do, both in writing, and hopefully we'll be doing some speaking on the WhatsApp too. And very important, we would hope that when the course finishes in 8 weeks' time, that this community will last into the future, and you'll be able to still meet up on WhatsApp with all of these teachers from across Indonesia in your group, practicing your English and sharing ideas for the future. And the WhatsApp will be working with an English teacher will be allocated to your WhatsApp group. And on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they'll be reading and responding to your messages. But at the weekends or late at night because of the time differences. If you want to chat with each other and help each other, that's great. But the English teachers from the UK will be looking at the WhatsApp messages on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Okay, so let's move on to studying online. Unfortunately, in the middle of this terrible pandemic, all of us are working online. Here in Sheffield, none of the schools are back fully, and all the university study is all online, and all of the children, just like you, are having to study from home, which is an interesting experience for parents and teachers. So what kind of suggestions do we have for studying online? Well, this course is an 8-week online course. And we expect you to study online for about 4 to 6 hours a week. For some of you, it might take you a bit of less time, and for others, it might be, a bit more time. But we estimate 6 hours a week, and that's not just for the website, but it's also to message each other on the WhatsApp group and discuss the tasks. And we're going to have a Zoom lesson every week as well. So one Zoom lesson, WhatsApp tasks on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and you'll spend 46 hours on the website, the Training Foundry website, for discussion and, well, not for discussion, for doing the tasks yourself on your computer or your phone. So how do we do that? Well, these pictures below, that is suggesting a busy life. I'm sure that you're, as a teacher, what kind of things are you having to do during the week? Cooking, shopping, working, obviously, looking after children, going online. So all of these things are going to be important to try to think about how best you're going to organize your time, for example. So I'm going to set you a task, and it's a group task this time. I'm going to put you into breakout rooms, and you're going to try to think of 3 ideas or pieces of advice for studying online. I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this. You're working in groups. I'm going to put you into groups of about 5 people, and you're going to discuss ideas. For example, is a good idea just study harder? Well, no, we can't, studying harder, it doesn't matter whether you're online or not, but a good idea would be, well, I'm going to get up 10 minutes every day early and complete one of the topics on the online task. So finding some time during the day where you can do this will be important. So just to recap then, this is a group work task. I'm going to put you into breakout rooms. You are going to see a little pop-up come up, and it'll ask you to move to a room. Now, we know that some of you will have problems with the sound and the internet connection. Please don't worry. If you can't hear or say anything, you can always write things in the chat box, and we will be coming back to the main room to share some ideas after 10 minutes. Okay, so working in groups of 4 or 5, think about some ideas or advice for studying online better. And I'm going to set up the breakout rooms now. So just one moment, I'll set up the breakout rooms. So there's about 56, I'm going to set up 12 breakout rooms, and I'm going to create them now. So I'm going to open the rooms now. So you should see a message on your screen asking you to move to a breakout room. So could you now please move to a breakout room, turn on your cameras and your microphones, and you can discuss with each other the question. Great, I can see quite a few of you are moving to the rooms. I've stopped sharing my screen now. So plenty of people. If you have any problems, stay in the main room and we'll be able to help you move to a room if we need to. Okay. So there's a few of you left in the main room. So you should see a message on your screen that says move to a room. Click the link to move to a room. So those of you in the main room, are you having some difficulty moving? I'm supposed to be in room 1, but I didn't make it to get into the room. So, okay. Liaz, I'll try to move you to a different room. 1 second. Okay, anybody else having difficulty? I can try to move you to another room. Okay, some of you are still arriving into the room. So I have welcome. You're a little, don't worry, you're a bit late, but there are a few people.
I am joined in group in room 5 before.
Okay. I'm going to move you into some rooms if you've just arrived. And if you're having problems, I can try to move you into another room. Okay, Remy, you're supposed to be, I'll try to move you, Remy, 1 second. If you've got a problem, you can message me. Remy. If you've just arrived, there's a group task. I'm moving you into some rooms. Yeah, Remy, I'm just trying to find you and move you again. So Remy, I've moved you to a different room. So you should see a message pop up. Good, she's moved. Anybody else need moving? Okay, if you've just joined us, there is a activity going on in different rooms. I'm going to move you to a room and you can ask them what's happening with that activity. I'm moving you to a room. Shri, yeah, you've got some connection problems. No problem, I'll try to move you, Shri. No problem. These things happen. It's sometimes difficult to make these things work. It's not easy being an online teacher. I know it must be hard. Again, people are just joining us. Don't worry if you're late. There is an activity going on at the moment. I'm going to move you into rooms and you can join the room. If you're just joining us, don't worry. There is an activity going on in different rooms. I'm going to move you to a room and you can join in with the activity. If anybody has any problems in the main room that are still here, I can reassign you to a room. If you put in the chat that you are having some problems, I can move you to a room. Hassan, maybe you have, I can move you to a different room. It's okay. Don't worry, Hassan. Traffic jam on the way from school. Yeah, this sounds like real life. You just joined. It's okay, don't worry. There are some people doing some activities, but we're going to bring people back quite soon. So Yolita. Okay, so at the moment you're supposed to be in room 1. I'll move you to room 3 and see if that helps. Okay. Hi, Master Nusa. Welcome. People at the moment, they are doing some activities in a room. I'm just going to move you to a room so you can join in. Okay, I'm moving you to a room now, and you can join the activity. Yes, no, they're in different rooms, Retno. Have you not joined a room yet? So you should see a message on your screen to join a room. So that all the others are in different breakout rooms. I'll try and move you again. So I'm going to move you to room 1. So you should see a message asking you to join room 1. Any luck? Retno? If not,
Yes, sir.
can you see a message to move, or is it no message? Don't worry. Don't worry. No message. Okay. Don't worry. Just stay where you are, and very soon people will come back to this room. Not in the chat box. No, it's normally on the screen somewhere. There's a button that says move to a room. But please don't worry. We're all learning. All of us are learning. So this is part of our learning experience. And very soon the task will finish and we'll be coming back to the main room. Okay? Yeah. Don't worry, Retno, people will come back soon. Oh, she's gone. So it's just Anna Putri. Okay, welcome back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. People are slowly coming back into the room. About half of the people have returned. Now, we know that the internet can be very difficult for online teaching, so I'm sure there were a few problems, but most of you could speak and hear very well. So still waiting for some people to return, which is lovely. So you should be able to see the screen again.
Yes.
Wonderful. So if I could.
Yes, we are here, sir.
Wonderful. So I think that's nearly everybody back into the main room. So thank you for coming back and sharing all your ideas. Please, could I just ask you to put your microphone on mute? Just to, no sound, please. Thank you very much. Okay, wonderful. So, 64 of you in the room, lots of ideas for working online and studying online. And what I'd like you to do is to share some of these, but I'm going to be writing them on a Google Doc so you can see it. Many of you have used Google, I'm sure, but this Google Doc, I'm going to put a link into the chat room. Here's the link. If you click on that link, you'll be able to see a Google Doc. All right. So in the chat room, I have put a Google document link. So if you click on that, you'll be able to see an empty Google document link. And Beth, have you got one piece of advice you'd like to write in the Google Doc?
Yep, I certainly have. So I heard lots of really useful pieces of advice when I was in the rooms. So I'm going to just write down one of those, which was set yourself goals. I think that's very important.
So from all the groups, not just group 4, but all the groups, anybody would like to write into the chat box other ideas or advice you have discussed about studying online. Okay, so any advice you've got about studying online, please write it into the chat box for everybody to see. We will not on Google Doc, because at the moment the Google Doc blended learning, great idea, yeah. Johanna? Okay, one piece of advice I can give you with the link is if you can't click on the link, copy and paste it into your internet browser. Copy and paste it if you can't open the link. Okay, committed to schedule, great. As a student, wow, oh my good, Rinda, you've got so many pieces of advice. I'm going to copy and paste that straight into there. Study harder, but study smarter maybe. Okay. Doing offline job before the online class. Nice idea, Navita. Yeah. I'm going to type that into there as well. Oh, there's so many. I've put in too many. Find a partner, study independently. Yeah. Excellent. Good planning. Ulya, that's a nice tip. Try to have fun when studying. Yeah. Two-way communication using media. Yeah, great idea. So as you can see in the chat, which people are putting some wonderful ideas, and then on the Google document, it's possible for me or Beth just to copy and paste some of these ideas into the document itself. Yeah, so doing offline job. Let's see if anyone else has got some ideas at the bottom coming through. Blended learning, interesting topic for the students. Good idea. Sylvia, make English more interesting and motivate them. Yeah. Tattoo, having a good strategy to teach. Yeah. Shri, teacher must be mastering the learning application. Absolutely. So we must try to master Zoom or whatever we're using. Excellent. Make class rules. Yeah. Make the learning fun, active. Yeah. Finding a quiet space. Yeah, I think that's going to be really important. So loads and loads of good ideas here. And we're going to, if you've noticed on that Google document, at the moment, you cannot write on the document. But what you can do, if you have a look at my screen now, is you can make a comment. So if I think this is a great idea, I can highlight it and I can add a comment here. So this is what you'll be doing on your Google document course. When you are given a task next week, you'll be able to edit and add comments to the Google document. Okay, I'm going to go back to the slides, but thank you very much for your ideas. Moving on to the course information now. So, as you know, it's an 8-week course and Unit 1 is starting tomorrow, Thursday, the 21st of January at 1600 hours, and that's Jakarta time. So that's 4 p.m. So if you're in Western Indonesian time, it's 1600 Central time, 1700, and then Eastern time would be 1800. So this is when we will open the course, okay? So the course that you can find on this website, don't forget, yeah? The website here, if you haven't already logged in, is where you'll find all the units that will be opened every Thursday at the same time. It does not mean you have to study at that time. You can study at any time, but this is when the new course units will be released. And then we hope that you have completed this online self-study until sort of Monday, and then ready for Tuesday when we're going to be giving you a Zoom lesson every Tuesday. And we are sending you a Google form for you to choose the time that you would like to do this Zoom lesson. So the Google form will be sent via email and WhatsApp. So you need to check your email and your WhatsApp and then choose a time, first choice and second choice, that you are able to come to the Zoom lessons on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. And there are 4 different times. So we hope that you will find a time that suits you. Don't forget, we are recording this lesson and the lessons in the future, and you'll be able to have those lessons on the course homepage on the website for your main course. And finally, we'll be sharing next week a Google Doc for each of your WhatsApp groups. So these small groups of teachers will be using both WhatsApp and a Google document to share ideas and communicate with each other. If you find you're having any problems with the technology or just generally have some questions about the different platforms, you can email eltc.tel@sheffield.ac.uk, the same email address as you are getting information from via email. Okay, so just to recap, there are 3 most important things you'll be doing on this course. Firstly is on a Thursday. Every Thursday, different units will be released on the website, on this website here. Okay, so if you haven't been on there yet, please have a look and register and start doing the unit 0. And then tomorrow afternoon, evening time, the new unit will be released. And then try to do that over the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be in touch on WhatsApp with some tasks and the Zoom lessons every Tuesday. We very much look forward to working with you on this course, and we very much hope that you will enjoy meeting each other, improving your English, and hopefully it will have a good impact in your classroom. So, just before we finish, does anyone have any questions they would like to ask? You can please write it in the chat box. We can't. You can't see the screen. Missed that one. It's just black. Can you see the screen at all anymore, or?
No, it was just since we came back from the breakout rooms.
I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share it again. Let's see if this works. Can you see the screen now?
No, it's still the same.
Okay. So if I stop sharing, could you see anything?
I can just see you.
Okay, fine.
That's fine. That's good for questions. I think we don't need the screen.
Okay, so is there any test after? There's no test. Good news. There's no test, everybody. So if you come and complete the units each week, 1 to 8, and you complete the tasks, that's enough. And at the end of the course, you will get some kind of certificate which proves you've done this language improvement course. Unfortunately, only the members of TEFLIN English teachers can join this course. So I'm sorry to say that if you need to have an individual login to join the course. If you can't come to the Zoom meetings, then we will be recording it and you can look at them afterwards. But we really hope you come, because you will be doing some tasks of practicing speaking and discussing things with other teachers. The times will be between either in the afternoon time, sort of around 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, or Jakarta time, or they'll be around 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And we'll, again, if you wait, you'll be able to choose which time you would like to come for the Zoom. Okay. If you can't use the Zoom, don't worry, we will be recording them. And if you've got a problem with that, if you miss, you can always watch the recordings back. And the recordings will be on the main course website. Okay. You can't fail. Good news is you can't fail a unit. Yeah. It is your experience as teachers and you participating in the unit. There's no test of your English. It is how you feel and how confident you are and sharing your experiences. Yeah, there is a certificate. Okay, and we will be with the University of Sheffield, the British Council and TEFLIN on your certificate will be given out via the course. You can print the certificates or TEFLIN will give this to you at the end of the course, but no test, no pass fail, okay, which is good news. If you missed this meeting, there are no more meetings today, unfortunately, but for this Unit 0 introduction meeting, okay, but you can get the recording on the main website, okay? The main aim of this program actually is to improve your confidence in using English in the classroom. Okay, so trying to get you to think about what type of English you're using. Each unit will have different tasks and different topics. They'll look at vocabulary and grammar, speaking and writing, and try to get you to think how you could use that in the classroom to best teach your students. So it's a language improvement course, your confidence of using language in the classroom. Okay, so I think I've answered most of the questions. I think have I missed any, Beth?
No, I don't think so. I think that's all of them.
All right, well, of course, if you have any questions, you can always email and you can send these messages to the WhatsApp group, and I'm sure other people will be able to answer them as well. It's been really great to see you all. We hope you have a great evening and the rest of the week. Please stay safe and take care. We'll catch up with you later on in the week and enjoy the course very much. Thanks very much then.
Thank you, everyone. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you too.
Nice to meet
Miss
you.
Beth.
Bye, Milnas. Can I leave now?
Yes, you can leave
Nice to meet
now.
You're free to leave.
You're free to leave, and
Bye-bye, guys. I love you.
wonderful to see you
Okay.
all.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Have a nice day.
Give us a time for speaking.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. You will have some speaking time on the course, don't worry. This is just the introduction session, so plenty.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Bye-bye, thank
Can wait
you.
for the time.
Lots
Bye.
of lovely smiles, lots of nice smiles.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, guys.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so
Nice to meet
much. Bye-bye.
Keep healthy there, sir.
The recording will be on the website, on the main website page, the link. Okay, so you'll be able to see the recording link probably from tomorrow or Friday will be on the website. Okay. All right
Will,
then.
can you speak Indonesian?
I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, I speak some Spanish, French, German, some Chinese, but no Indonesian. Maybe you can teach me.
If you want to say good evening in Indonesian is selamat malam.
Salamat malam. I'm not sure.
Selamat malam.
Salamat malam. And that's very
Yes.
difficult.
Very great. Give a close.
I'm going to put the link into the if people want the link for, someone's asking me for the link. Here's the link for the course. There's the link for the course. Okay.
Okay. Bye. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you, bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Someday you come to Indonesia.
Oh, I hope so.
Mm.
One day when we can all travel again, it will be lovely.
When the coronavirus left from the earth.
Yes. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna finish the session now. So very nice to see you, and one final goodbye from the UK.